Hey y'all, what the is Tea, my lovely people? Yes, we are back up in this gig, and well, we have Little Nas. Yes, oh yes. If you have not seen the Call Me By Your Name music video, then I don't know why you have not. If you've not seen our reaction to it, you really tripping, girl. I don't know what's happening with you. You go check that out first, and then come on back. Just put this on pause, and don't close the window out. Just come on back. We'll be here. So I wanted to sit down here with Little Nas and talk about some things that I want to know and understand him more as an artist. And I feel like you have some things that you, and definitely after watching music video and sitting down with you in person, I, even for me, like look at you completely different. I'm like, oh no, you coming for a legendary stance. You wanna like, I definitely can tell in like 10 years you wanna be very legendary. If they don't call you anything else, they need to call you legendary in my eyes. So I feel like that's what you're trying to go for, and I feel like that's what you are aiming for with this kind of content, without a doubt. Siri, I wanna talk to you about this industry plant situation. I saw you talk about it a little bit on Twitter, but you trolled about it as usual. Anytime you respond to hate, I'd love that you troll, and that's like your way of like responding. It's like, well, that's all I have to say. Y'all can take that or leave it. That's it, that's all I got. So being a part of the industry, and they said this about a lot of my favorite people, but they think that you have the agenda to turn people gay, and like you came out to like, you know, aid to this agenda that the music industry and the entertainment industry are trying to turn people gay. What do you think about that? Like, what do you have to say to stuff like that in a serious tone?
You know, seriously, like all jokes aside, when people first started telling me that, like, you know, I'm trying to make people gay and all this, it was like. No, I kind of still hiding myself in general, so how am I trying to do that? But now it's kind of like, I'm not trying to make people gay, but I'm trying to make people who are feel more comfortable.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I think even if back when I Call You By Your Name music video, I feel like that's not trying to turn somebody gay, that's almost like you're expressing what you feel inside of yourself. I feel like you see yourself like that music video when nobody else is around. I feel like that's what that music video came from. Like,
yeah,
it was like,
I feel like that's another part of me that it's like that's there, you know? Like, I'm not like in the streets in these hills where I am right now, but I mean,
all right.
But like that's a part of me too.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's a lot of other gay people or straight people that are comfortable with themselves in general that do that, you know?
Absolutely. So what about this industry plant thing? How do you feel about people you still calling you industry plant, that you're just like your song blew up out of nowhere because the industry wanted it to?
I want to say this. Definitely, my label has been a great help to me, and I'm very thankful for them.
Absolutely.
But I am the primary driving force in my career. Like, I do most things myself. I have a great team around me that helps me, but I go after what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that like you going after what you want and you being, and see, that's the thing. A lot of people wouldn't think you're the driving force because, like I said, they think that it's just an internet person that just blew up and then that's just what it is. And it's like, people sometimes don't believe that you have to have your own vision. Like, you can go to a record label all day long with, I want to do this, I want to do that, or not even that. I want to be this, I want to be that. But if you don't have a vision yourself, what do you want people to do with that? Like, do you want that? These record labels have to have someone that knows what they want and what artistic vision that they see that they can actually do. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people get that confused where they feel like they just pick up random people and like just make them famous. And
Absolutely.
I'm like, no.
It's not. It's like you have to put in 110. And people like only see the stuff like that I may do on the internet. Like, I may joke around.
Yeah.
I may, you know, have fun. You know, I may promote my songs in kind of a fun way. But, you know, like, I'm like super serious about this. I worked really hard to get where I am. It's like I've had so many, you know, sleepless nights, so many teared up nights, you know, trying to get to these dreams, you know?
Absolutely.
Everybody, like, you know, a lot of people may think that I'm like, okay, he's just having fun. Like, yeah, I'm having fun
As
too.
you should.
I'm having fun too, but I'm putting in, you know?
Yeah. It's real,
it's really
real grind behind it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Someone that is, you know, a gay black man that's working in this industry, how do you feel being a gay black man in the mainstream? Because you are one of the first, in my opinion, that has like their pulse on the actual mainstream. That is like, you know, a household name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And first of all, how does that feel to be a black gay man, to be mainstream? Do you feel like there is people that try to take that and belittle your like success or like belittle your character or even the artist, the persona that you have made, and make it seem like it's not as serious?
I feel like 100% like that's true. I feel like it's kind of the same situation with when a lot of men may like a female rapper even, you know? They feel as though it makes them less of a person. Like it's almost embarrassing for them, you know? So I know I have like probably a lot of fans that are just like fans behind closed doors, you know?
You think you got undercover fans?
Yeah, I definitely do.
I think you do too, low key. Like, oh, you listen to that new Lil Nas track? Man,
I've even
Lil Nas track, bro. I ain't listen to that.
I've even seen people say stuff like that, and they'll be like, and then the other person will be like, oh, I thought it was hard. It was like, oh yeah, me too.
Ah, shit! Like, actually, I thought it was sickening. Well, maybe I did too. That's so sad though, because it's like, I feel like you're right. That's a good point about female rap. That's a really good point. I feel like people do that exact thing.
I will say this though, I feel like I understand it completely because that's kind of how I was when I started my career, and like I didn't want to like associate with Nicki because I didn't already want to have like these thoughts upon me, you know, where people like, okay, he's this is what he is, you know.
This is what they put you in a box.
Yeah.
Immediately. Like they would have been like, oh well, there we are. That's all he is. Yeah, I'm happy that you didn't because I feel like I remember people giving you ridicule and like giving you shit for like coming out after the fact that you became famous. And I was like, well, what do you expect people to do? Like, if you really want to be honest, it's just like, did you really, and this is being completely transparent. I'm so feminine and so hyper feminine and so me that it's too late for me to like try to make, oh no, I'm coming out, here I am. But it's like coming to this industry that is so male dominated and so, I guess, egotistical with male in power that the space for like gays and women are so little, and women, they have to overly sexualize themselves to even be seen. So as a gay man, they're gonna be like, oh no, I don't see this. We don't know where to put you at. We don't know what market to put you in. We don't know what to do. So I feel like you made one of the smartest decisions. And that's another thing I want to say too from another gay person. I don't think you were trying to closet yourself or trying to like cloak yourself or like trying to blend in with people, because automatically you came out with a whole cowboy suit and like literally bedazzled. Like it was sickening. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not forget, like, you know, old time road costuming was sickening.
Yeah,
it wasn't trying to be butch and straight. It was like what you wanted it to be. And so many characters of that is like Prince. Like you hold that like, you don't know what I am. I could f your man and your bitch and you don't know. And I think that's what you was when you first came out, and when you first got into the scene. So when you came out, it was like, oh yeah. I was like, I can see that. We love that for him. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, but I didn't like that people were like, oh, he want to like get more poppin'. Oh yes.
And they say that, but they know if I was already initially out, I wouldn't have got that same love and support.
You wouldn't have the same support. Because there's so, and I'm piggybacking off that and say, there's so many wonderful LGBT artists out there that deserve the push. Like Dre Bay, one of my favorites. Y'all, no shade, because he's who he is. Y'all don't give him the same love and support as a heterosexual rapper that's trying to come up and be popping. Because he's something so different, you know what I mean? And I think that we put our queer folks in this box of, well, this is all they can do. They're going to be they want to be women. They want to be feminine. It's like, you got to stop thinking like that, girl. People expressing themselves the way they want to express themselves, you know?
I feel like a lot of doors are about to be open, though.
Oh, for sure.
Like, people, like, what we're doing, I feel like is very important for the next
Like, even now, this collaboration of sitting here talking about this and, like, people paying attention to us, like, years ago, this wasn't possible.
Was not.
I think people don't understand that. Like, this was not a thing that people would, like, get scared or scrutinized to do. And it's like, you actually were like, no. And that's what I'm really proud of you, too. You actually go to, like, the Grammys, the VMAs, and you don't try to, like, because let me try to be passing and, like, fit in with everybody else. You're like, bitch, I'm sickening. Hey, y'all in here? Y'all all right? Gleaming. That's another thing. I'm so excited for the red carpets to open back up for you. Because, bitch, your looks, And see, because I wanted that Versace moment, the pink one.
Yeah.
I'm coming to your closet, and I'm coming to get that. I'm going to squeeze in that motherfucker.
That one.
God damn. And I love the tweet you made recently, like the ugly costume, like with the red shirt, like the red. Like that was weak. I was weak as shit because I was like, I know he hated this look because he looked like, okay, hey.
You know, it was like when I was at the house, I was like, oh, this is cool. And when I got there, I was like, wait a minute.
This is not working for me. Like, this is not working. That shit was fire. But I like that you can make fun of yourself too. Yeah. Like, you'd be the first one. You're actually the first person to hate on yourself.
I have to be.
I noticed that.
I have to be. If
like,
I let somebody beat me to the punch.
No. Lil Nas will be the first person to roast himself. If he posts something and be like, yeah, that actually is kind of foul. You'll be the first one to say it. And then everybody's like, oh, well, now we can't laugh. Because it's like, he said it. I love that. That shit is fire to me. Let's talk about this first EP. Mm-hmm. Everybody had something to say in 2019 about this EP. I'll never forget it. It finally dropped. This was after Old Town Road. Everybody was like, all right, let's see the fucking do. And I remember, now, people like me, I stand. And I want to tell you, because I wanted to tell you like exactly what songs I had. Because I had my straight little brother, by the way, love Kick It. Like, stands Kick It.
Let's go.
Like, because I played it, he visited me. He was like, who is this? I said, this is Lil Nas. He was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, I know, right?
I love that song.
Oh, okay, so chorus you like, I have that, and I have Kick It. Those two.
Closure.
Closure.
I put the 7.
Why do you do that to
Closure,
me?
my bad.
Thank you.
My bad.
So Closure you like. Closure, actually, I think I like Closure more than Kick It, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. Yes, this is my jam.
You know, Closure, I was thinking about still doing like a video for it because it would have represented for me. Like a late music video just for the fans.
Because you were talking about, you say you want.
Yeah, just like coming out.
Yeah, you were talking about like really, like also, was it, you was like talking about being free and it's like whatever you like, is it whatever like people like?
Yeah, it's like it's always what you
they
like.
You.
Me, yeah.
So that's what that was about.
Yeah.
And then what is this is why I want, this Kicking about you selling weed?
No, Kicking
Because I was like, are you selling weed or what's happening?
It's reverse roles kind of. I'm speaking from the point of like this person who I used to buy weed from. Okay. It's like he sees me blowing up and we were never like super cool and he's like,
yeah, because I was like, he was like, I saw your Billboard charting place.
You think you all this and it's kind of like progressively gets kind of pressed, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a true story that happened.
That's
or whatever.
A true story?
Yeah.
It sounded true. And I every time I listen to it, I'm like, I feel like he keying about somebody. But like, okay.
I can't wait for you to hear these album stories.
So now that's the thing. So we take it from the EP, right? The EP happened. I see people like, oh, Lil Nas, it's too short form. And then everybody was like so confused that it was like pop, rock, rap. And there were like so many different elements of music. And they were like, so who are you? Like they were like, so what? Like I feel like that EP made people, and Panini, of course, obviously, we can't forget about Panini. But like those tracks were like, what in your artistry, like what were you thinking? Like did you want to just throw stuff out there to see what sticks? I want to just give my whole, like what I love about music all in one EP?
What I wanted to do was go ahead and shatter that perspective that I'm about to do a certain thing, you know? Because with this album, I'm still exploring a lot of territories that I haven't been in, and I definitely did a much better job this time around. You know, I still love 7, of course.
Of course.
But, you know, I actually took my time with this writing and creating these beats and picking these songs. Yeah, but I'm always going to want to explore new places.
Yeah, and ignore sounds, I feel like.
Yeah, newer sounds, newer visuals.
Because like even Come By Your Name, like you got a Spanish guitar.
Yeah, it's like a Spanish, Arabic, Indian vibes, trap. It's like it's a lot of fun stuff.
Like even the filter you put on your voice is like it's some, I don't know. You like to play with different shit. I can say I love like on Closure you went up a note. Like the fact that you even sung it like in a falsetto. I was like, who do you think he is? I was like, who does he think that? And I was looking at people like, you can say what you want, but like he literally is doing what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And it's not bad. I'm like, it actually makes sense. Like it's all cohesive. And I'm like, see,
they're going to hate it or they're going to love it.
Of course.
It's like as long as I fuck with it, that's what matters for me.
Period. If you could explain your music style, I don't even know how to. We were just talking about a box, and I put ourselves in a box. But like, it's the Grammys, right? So the Grammys are coming up. 2022 Grammys are here.
I will be there.
Right?
Yes.
You will be.
I'll be on that stage.
Come on now. And
I'll be there.
Now, how would you submit your music? And I was going to ask you how would you explain your sound, but now I feel like the Grammy category and like award show categories are like best to like really simplify it. So like, what would you submit your music to?
What I decided to do was, at first I was going with alternative, but I'm just going to label everything as pop, you know, because pop is not really... It's not really an actual genre, you know? It's like whatever's popular at the moment.
Yeah, that's what pop music is.
So So, that's what I'm going for.
So we're just gonna be pop.
I will have some songs, directly to what it sounds the most like to me too. They want to submit some stuff in the rock section, some stuff in the actual hip hop section.
Yeah.
Some stuff in like the folk,
So like, do you what would you call yourself as, like, would you call yourself a rapper or a pop artist?
I call myself a pop star. I do call myself a rapper though. I still call myself a singer. I call myself a rock star. I'm not trying to be that person that's like, oh, don't label me. But it's like, label me whatever you want to.
Yeah.
But I'm all of this.
Yeah, I do it all.
Yeah.
So can we just say you're an entertainer?
Yeah, I like that.
You see what I'm saying? Because now that you say that, I feel like when people ask you like, so Nas, what we call you today? Like, I just, And I feel like when you do, I feel like you should say, I'm an entertainer. Because I feel like, period. I can sing, I dance, I can strip if you really want me to. Like, bitch, I can work a pole, girl. Did you see the moves? Did you see the moves? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like you should start telling people, bitch, I'm an entertainer. And that's just what it is. Like, I do it all, and I love too many things. I don't want to just be a rapper or just a pop star or just a rock star. And if you, so you have on this album rock tracks?
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be sickening. Do you feel like pressure? Because you have such a big song behind you. Not even just Panini. You have like Old Time Road is literally still the most top, like longest #1 song in history. You have like the Queen Mariah Carey looking at you like, are you fucking serious? We have to stand. So with that much pressure, do you feel like you have to chase that sometimes?
I will say this. I'm always chasing for the best possible result out of every single song that I'm making. I'm always promoting them in the best way I think it should be promoted.
Period.
I know for a fact, and I just like feel like this overwhelming feeling that I'm definitely going to have, these moments of huge songs over and over and over throughout my career. It's like something that's just planted in my head.
Yeah. You said if I did it once, I could do it again.
Yeah.
That's tea. That's literally tea.
If I did it once, I can do it again. If I haven't did it, then I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it. Because even with Panini, that literally got Grammy nominated. Am I correct?
Exactly.
Like, so you didn't just do it one time. It actually did.
They try to downplay it too.
Yeah, they did.
It's like it's 5 times platinum Grammy nominated, and they're like, it's like what other song?
I didn't know Panini got 5 times platinum.
It's headed for 6.
No,
not to brag.
No. This is a safe space. By the way, this is a safe space. You should always, let me tell you something. All my friends, I always boast my friends. I always love my friends to talk their shit. So in this house, anytime people around me, please talk your shit. And I don't take it as like a braggadocious moment. You should be fucking proud of what you do. Because I'm going to be proud of what I do. You know what I'm saying? So like, by all means, yes, it is 5-6 times platinum, girl. And it's Grammy nominated. And you're mad.
I mean,
period. And so it's like that, and then like, I think Holiday just went platinum. Am I correct?
Holiday it hasn't been certified yet, but it just hit 1 million. Yeah.
So you can push numbers like that solo. These are solo songs.
And Call Me is finna do the damn thing.
Call Me is gonna take it there though. Because it's already in commercials. Like if you've not seen this Logitech commercial, I don't know if you watch Drag Race or anything on TV. I've seen it like 15 times, literally. And they played
Logitech. Shout out Logitech.
It's not all Logitech, but that's how I've heard Call Me by Your Name like so many times. I was like, it got stuck in my head just by that, and that was a smart move. See, I like the way you work. See, artists out there that I love. You gotta be, and you're not afraid to promote your music.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're not afraid, and you're not afraid to tell people, I'm promoting my music. This is a promo. Because so many artists think that's taboo and like, I want to seem real and
I don't really care about.
I don't care about the numbers. Which I love those queens too. Like I love those queens too. However, there's nothing wrong with loving the number.
It's like it's not even for me. It's not really even about the numbers. It's about seeing the best outcome possible
of what I
something
did.
You took time to create.
Absolutely.
Like yes, I want what I just did to be successful. That's not like he's so obsessed. Yes, I am.
That's like if you opened a store in your town, right? And you like, all right, I'm just gonna sit here.
I don't want that many people in here. I don't want that many people in the stores.
Imagine, I just opened this to sit here. It's too many people coming in the door. No, close it. Close it. I don't want too many sales. Lock the goddamn doors. Take the flyers down, bitch. I don't want to see nobody. That's exactly what artists have to go through. You have to promote your stuff. So the fact that you use social media, I think people got mad that you use social media for that advantage. Like TikTok.
I was making fun though, I was making fun. I'm always like having fun with promoting. I'm just not like, hey, bye. I I might sometimes.
Okay, as
but,
you
know,
should.
I'm usually like, okay, here's something.
What's
fun.
the way that people can watch it?
Here's the song in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do. Oh, I know. Oh, listen. Yeah, I definitely have seen you do intricate ways of putting your music out there.
Yeah.
Like different, and they're sly. But the thing is, people like I call Beyonce my marketing queen.
Mm-hmm.
Like my marketing queen.
Mm-hmm.
Like who else do I call my marketing queen? Like Miley, marketing queen. Oh. And the thing is about these people that like I idolize, like Gaga, Miley, Beyonce, these people like can change up and like you won't even know you're getting sold a product because it's so goddamn good. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what you do. Like you've gotten to the point where it's like you don't even know I'm selling you a product, but you're gonna live for it. You're gonna live for it. And I think that's an art and low key. Like it's an art. You have to know how to sell yourself. If you don't, you won't do well in this industry.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't know that. I'm just saying.
That's dead ass though. Like if you don't believe in it, then what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? You've been fashion. I feel like you've been fashion. You been what it was to be like a male in fashion in my mind. I feel like you went to the red carpets and was like, let's take that idea. I love the suit. Let's make it a crop top and put a net shirt under it, and then put shoulder pads in it, and then
shoulder pads.
Oh yes, and stud that too. I feel like you know what it feels like to me. It feels like, remember when Gaga first got on the scene in 2009? And like everybody was like, who's this bitch think she is? Like, girl, you came choked up like this, honey, and her pieces you can't move. She can't move because her pieces were so iconic. I feel like you low-key tapped into that because we wasn't having fun on the red carpets until you got there. I feel like you and Lizzo, like that's another girl I was like, y'all Lizzo. Like, isn't she everything? I feel like y'all like were the people I was like, bitch, let's have some fun. Like, of course, Cardi too. Like,
oh yeah, it's Cardi.
Because Cardi gonna come through in a Terry Mugler moment, honey. She gonna do it all. But I feel like y'all were the people that like push the boundaries of fashion. Like, and I love that you were like hopped on that too because like I thought you were just, to be honest, I thought you was just gonna be like, you know, hey, I'm here on the carpet. Hey, everybody.
Here's me in my little suit.
Yeah, no.
You know, I feel like with every single thing, I progressively want to make it like anything I'm doing. Like if I'm going to do a red carpet or like a song or my music videos, anything entertainment wise, I want to say, okay, how can I make this pop? Yeah. How can I make this feel big? Yeah. Like, you know, feel bright. So I feel like a lot of people, we come to these red carpets and stuff and everybody's like, okay, I look nice. Yeah. Like I want to look nice. I want to look like people are going to love this shit or hate it to death, you know?
Yeah. Everything that you do, you have intention. Yeah. And we love to get spiritual really quickly. However, but I feel like everything you do with intention. Down to the music and promotion, down to your music videos, down to your TikToks, which we have to talk about. TikTok, I feel like you have your thumb on TikTok. Like, we stand you on TikTok. Like,
you know, I didn't get into TikTok until December.
Get the out of here.
I did not know how to use that shit.
I mean, like, same, I'm still learning. But yeah. Really?
December.
And you got up on there and did it like that?
It took a minute. It took a minute to get into the groove because it was like also TikTok was like kind of nerve-wracking for me because it's like I'm not just tweeting, like I'm doing an actual video. I'm in this shit, you know, and like all the time. I keep it going, but you know I got the hang of it. Yeah, community there is pretty nice.
The community is so nice.
It's like a full circle moment for me.
What?
Like
this?
With Stan Twitter and this.
Oh yeah, because you know Stan Twitter is my whole home. So it's just like, that's why I was like, when people told me like, you don't know Lil Nas was a part of Stan Twitter, I was like, oh, he probably hates me. I literally said that back like when one of my good friends was like, oh, you don't know who Lil Nas is? This is before Old Town Road even took off. He was like, we followed you a long time ago. Like we was keeping an eye on you. Like I was like, what he gonna do? And it went viral. But before then, my friend was like, you don't know who Lil Nas is? I was like, Lil Nas. He was like, no, bitch. He was like the kingpin in Stan Twitter like at once upon a time. And I was like, for who though?
Not the kingpin.
I was like, but for who? He was like, for Nicki. I said, oh well, bitch.
I was the top bar.
I was like, that bitch probably hates me, girl. Like, go girl, please.
It was one of those situations where like you don't like somebody in person, you like grow like, oh wait, they got some points.
In your opinion, do you feel like you're aiding or you want to? I actually ask in your opinion, or is this your goal to like change the view of the gay or queer artist? Like with you being or getting mainstream, like do you think that you are aiding to that?
At first, like when I came out, I was like, okay, this is gonna be like a thing. You know, it's like it's me, it's on the side. But now I'm kind of like, no, I wanna open so many doors by just being myself and like doing me in general. But also, I'm not like trying to change the view. Like, you know, because it's like the view for a lot of people is like, okay, they're all feminine. They want to do women stuff. It's like, you know, yeah, sometimes I am.
Like the Nicki Minaj picture that went viral with the titties and super bass. We have to stand.
It's like sometimes I am, but that shouldn't stop you from supporting.
Period.
You know, if you fuck with what I'm doing, you should support.
Period. So, also, when you came out, too, so we talking about that, you became the new Bachelor in the gay community, I feel like.
The Bachelor.
In my mind, I feel like you came out and everybody was like, oh my God, I have to get Lil Nas. Like, he has to be my man. Like, I just feel like, one, I'm sure it's flattering, but like, do you want like a public relationship, like in this stage of your life? Like, do you think like that's like something you would do?
I will say this, I'm more open to it now than I would have been like 4 months ago.
Just 4 months ago.
Just 4 months ago, but like, I don't know. I think I gotta like have been talking to that person for like at least a month. Because I won't lie, sometimes like I'm in it and then I'm like,
oh, so you're the boy here in this situation.
Not sometimes. Sometimes it's flipped over on me though.
Oh, somebody did with you. All right.
It happens.
It happens. You know what? You're right. If it can happen to you, then I'm sure.
Karma.
You think it's karma?
It's karma, you know.
So okay, question: are you a?
No. No. Sometimes. No.
Get out my face! I cannot. But you're honest.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let me tell you something.
Real.
Let me tell you something. To heal and to be better in relationships, you have to know your flaws. You have to know what you bring to the table. Sometimes you're in it, and sometimes you. Do you just stop replying to people?
No, I mean I used to ghost. I don't ghost them. I feel like it's kind of fucked up.
I used to ghost people. Imagine getting ghosted by Lil Nas. I would be hard. Like
it's.
What happened?
Like when you think about it, it's like kind of. It's like really like mentally messed up to do that to somebody.
No, definitely, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
But now you feel like if you were in a committed relationship, you would be public with it if it goes well.
Yes,
that's good.
Absolutely.
I hope that happens for you one day. I would like to see that.
I feel like it's gonna happen this year. Yeah, I feel like it might happen this year.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. I mean, it's a feeling.
So wait, like, are we accepting applications as a feeling, or
are we accepting applications?
Like, to people, do you think they can go ahead and submit below? Like, do you have a chance?
I mean, hey, DM me a video. You know, just give me some qualities. No.
What kind of video?
No, not like that. Because you know, people already do shit like.
Oh, I know. Crazy. Oh, I know. You probably got a whole OnlyFans in your goddamn DMs, Loki.
Send me a nice video, like, you know, talking about yourself.
We love a talent submission.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Christopher, and I would stand. We would love you in a relationship. I think it would be gorgeous, and I think you probably would take over the world, honestly, you and that person, because it'd be so you, and like, I know the energy would be crazy. So whoever it may be, whoever watching, because it could be you. Oh my God, imagine if we did a Little Nas of Love.
Little Nas of Love?
Oh my God, I would stand.
You know, I was actually thinking about doing something like that.
I would
feel like
stand.
It's super time consuming though.
Oh yeah, no, obviously. But like, that should be so hilarious. Like, you did like a of love like situation, and like, I got 12 people in this house.
Brought that back.
A music video concept.
Meg already did it.
Who did it?
I think Meg did it. Did Meg do it? Who did that?
No. Who did? I ain't seen nobody did an of love moment.
I think Megan did that.
Megan did
I'm not bugging.
And then you just gave me an exclusive because she ain't do that. What video she ain't do that. We stand Megan.
I think she was a feature on the song though. I think she was a feature on the song.
Okay. Then if that's the case, then okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So last question. I'm gonna let you go. What do you think? What is the long-term goal of Lil Nas, of the brand, not just you personally, because you know, after you become super uber duper duper famous and sell millions of records like you become an entity. Your name becomes a brand of itself, you know? So now Lil Nas X is now a brand and now an entity of itself. What do you see of that property going in the next 10 years?
Definitely in the next 10 years, like...
I don't know, it's far, but like, not really.
It's not far at all. I mean, we're already 3 years in.
Okay.
Time flies.
Love Game came out 12 years ago. Like, Love Game came out 12 years ago. So that's what I'm saying. Like, girl, 10 years is not that long. So what do you think?
For me, I want to be at like such a legendary status already, but then just keep taking it there over and over. Throughout my whole life though, you know, I always want to be doing something. I always want to be making a statement. I always want to be creating, making something amazing. Yeah. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, movies?
Movies, of course.
You have to start acting.
Absolutely.
I'll be offended if you didn't, actually. I would be so offended.
What's this year, 2021?
2021.
I think around 2031, I'll let up off the music a bit and add some room for acting.
So 10 years.
Yeah. I want to get 10 great amazing in first, and then just kind of flow with it. Or, you know, I might change my mind.
You
We'll
might,
see.
because you never know. Somebody would come with a bag and be like, can we actually do that tomorrow? Question, would you be a superhero?
Absolutely.
Like a Marvel movie?
That could happen. That can happen.
See, I feel like you be trying to tell me shit, but not trying to do. That's okay. We'll just wait. We'll all just wait and see. All right, Little Nas, thank you so much for coming on the channel. Twice, actually. We love that. We have to stand. If you have not, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna let you do it. You are the one that sell this song better than anybody else.
Okay.
What do they need to do? What do they need to do?
If you have not, go right now and scream "Call Me by Your Name." Scream Montero.
Ooh.
And watch the fucking video.
Multiple times.
Let's go.
And have it on replay if you're just gonna go to sleep. What you say?
If you go to sleep, play this song, turn the volume down low. Don't turn it all the way down though. And just have it on loop until you wake up.
And that's it. And then when you wake up, it's an alarm. Call
Boom.
me. You wake up, bitch. Call me by your name in your goddamn dreams. Call me by your name.
It'll be a fun dream. It'll be a great dream.
It would be. But you see, if you watch that music video,
It's like a dream too.
It is like a dream. T. We love you so much, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
See you guys.